esto, esta mañana platiqué con uno de los centros de estudios de Estados Unidos que ha sido de los principales impulsores de este tipo de políticas antiinmigrantes que hoy celebran este tipo de medidas. Vamos a escuchar a Jessica Vaughan, quien es directora de estudios políticos del Center for Immigration Studies en Washington.
I think that these measures are a welcome step in restoring the enforcement that has been neglected for so long. I think the public is going to welcome them also because illegal immigration has been causing major problems in a lot of communities around the country. When employers are allowed to hire illegal immigrants, that displaces Americans and legal immigrants from jobs. It causes an increased tax burden for services to these illegal immigrant households. And sometimes when we don't enforce our laws, that means that criminals and terrorists and others who are not coming just for a better life will cause harm in communities, and we need to enforce the law against those people as well.
La directora de estudios políticos del Center for Immigration Studies dijo que las medidas serán positivas a pesar de que habrá afectaciones a la economía o habrá quien no quiera hacer los trabajos que hacen los migrantes.
Well, there's no question that if there are employers who have a practice of hiring a lot of illegal workers, they're going to be affected, certainly. But overall, the impact of controlling illegal immigration is going to be beneficial to the economy because the United States doesn't have a shortage of low-skilled workers. We do have a lot of Americans and legal immigrants who are competing now in those types of occupations who are unemployed or underemployed, and they will benefit by the enforcement of immigration laws because they will have more job opportunities. They themselves will not be dependent on public assistance. And in the long term, this is going to be beneficial for our economy because right now, illegal immigration is costing American taxpayers about $50 billion a year.
También hablamos de las posibilidades de que se reactive la autodeportación, es decir, que los inmigrantes ilegales decidan regresar a su casa por cuenta propia antes de que se implementen estas medidas o que se les aplique la ley.
I think that is a realistic possibility. That's what we've learned from the past. When enforcement is increased by the federal government, then of course people who are here in the country illegally will reevaluate their situation and decide if it wouldn't be a better idea for them to go home on their own. Of course, nobody wants to be arrested and detained and forcibly removed. And while I don't think that there are going to be any mass roundups or extreme measures that are going to be taken, there is going to be more enforcement than before. And because the Obama administration took a very lenient approach and suppressed immigration enforcement to a great extent, now there's going to be more and more people will potentially be subject to deportation. And I think many people will do the smart thing and return home on their own.
Finalmente, Jessica Vaughan nos habló de sus expectativas del encuentro entre los secretarios Tillerson, Kelly con el gabinete mexicano.
Well, I think there are a number of things that they're going to talk about. For one thing, they need to get to know each other, and I think that Secretary Tillerson and Secretary Kelly will be explaining to the Mexican government the change in policies and why we are doing it, and communicate that it would be in the best interest of our great relationship with Mexico for us to work together on this problem, and also to hear the concerns of the Mexican government for these policies and to make sure that they're also listening as well as telling and to find a way for us to move forward together to address this issue.
Y esta mañana